Hello everyone, you're on the Handmade channel. In this special video, we'll revisit my very first video from 6 years ago. This will be my reaction to a very old video with some mini comments and a new perspective on sculpting. With years of experience, I sculpted this Zhiguli 7 6 years ago. And what I see now already makes me want to laugh because its quality just leaves much to be desired. Before YouTube, I used to sculpt cars out of clay, but not as often. I've already made a video on how I started and which models I sculpted. If you haven't watched it, the link will be in the description. And back then, 6 years ago, when I started my YouTube channel, I never thought I would actually get into this. To sculpt something and post it every single day. I just wanted to try sculpting a car and upload it to YouTube so people could see it. I was really curious to see if there would be any views, how it would go, what people would write. I was really interested, so I wanted to try sculpting. I sculpted it in, I don't remember exactly how many days, but it was really fast. Unlike now when I spend months, sometimes half a year, sculpting the GTR, I used to finish it in just 3 days without much effort. As you can see, there are already a lot of dents on the side of the car. Let's not get into the details yet, we'll do that a bit later. And back then, the only tools I had were probably a small, thin utility knife and a toothpick. So you understand what I use now? I'll show you a little bit. And here is my handful of tools that I use now. As you can see, there are a lot of them here, and this isn't even all of my tools. Back then, this little utility knife and a toothpick were enough for me to sculpt. That's how it was. Well then, let's go ahead and watch the actual video from 6 years ago. Here we are with our first ones on YouTube. Alright, I'll make it simpler. I can't hear anything. Yeah. Is this going to be a car review? I just absolutely didn't bother with the filming at all. Just a regular orange table. I'm holding the phone with one hand, turning the car with the other, showing it to the camera, and that's it. No fuss, nothing, I just didn't bother about it, just filmed it as it is, uploaded it to YouTube, let people watch, it's fine for a first video. Of course, now if I filmed like that, it would be really embarrassing and I wouldn't even understand why I'm doing it. Let's keep watching. I worked out the interior in detail, there's a dashboard. I put a lot of detail into the interior. The gear shift. Yeah. Power windows. Even power windows. Well, yeah, I made the window cranks. You know, the interior detailing is just terrible. I highlighted some basic elements, but not really trying to make them look nice, just like they were in real life. Everything is crooked and bent. Yeah, like that. And not only that, back then I was making the car not even by blueprints, but just by eye. I was sculpting, I opened a Zhiguli 7 on the monitor, and basically I just sat there sculpting the parts and doing everything by eye. Without a ruler, without blueprints. I started using blueprints around my 5th or 6th model, I can't remember exactly, but at first I didn't use blueprints, I just sculpted everything by eye. Now of course I can't do without blueprints. You really need precision when sculpting and so on. So let's keep watching. Well, maybe the background, I don't know. Look, is it spring there or not? Let's continue. Maybe a tape recorder, I don't know if it's there or not. Back then, I didn't really know much about cars at all, especially Soviet or Russian cars, or what they had. I just said what I thought, and that's it. Thanks, I also made the steering wheel and pedals. Yeah, you can't see the pedals, but I made them too. Believe me, we didn't succeed. I made it so it opens, thank you. Not really, even then I did well with the voiceover and spoke, but my diction was poor. Back then I had problems with that, but gradually, little by little, it got a bit better. Isn't that right? Back then, of course, it was just terrible, but now probably I'm ashamed of it now. The same thing was done by the couch. The couch was so comfortable that its back reclined. Yeah, totally. 2 seat belts. Yeah, the seat belt buckle. Standard, right? Standard wheels. Standard wheels, stamped ones like these. Yeah, you make holes in them, these big ones with toothpicks. Just poke, 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 that's fine. Then we make another wheel. Here's the rear fender. See how scratched it is? All from fingernails. This one right here. Back then, I didn't process or finish the body parts with any extra tools. I just smeared the clay with my fingers like this, rubbed it, and that's it. Well, like I said, I didn't really put in much effort and quality wasn't a priority for the model. I sculpted it, posted everything, and watched reactions to see how things would go. It was all a flop. Of course, he only had one sculpting green modeling clay. He just sculpted everything from that one green modeling clay back then. In my opinion, not vice versa. I didn't realize that I was voicing Ishki again. Yes, I made the door handles, although I think not in the other direction. I likely made the door handles incorrectly with no way to check. You get it, made of clay. It's not that easy to just make them. Well, at that time, of course, I could have made a higher quality car, but I didn't want to. I just wanted to post it as soon as possible. I didn't really try hard. Rear speakers? So I'm showing the rear shelf behind the seats. What a smooth rear part. It's terrible. I mean, what is this? How could I have done it like that before? It's awful, a nightmare. I just don't know. Check out the thickness of the trunk. See how thick it is. It's like tank armor. About 4/5 of an inch of pure iron armor. It's terrible and crazy. Check out those headlights and the exhaust pipe. You can see scratches everywhere. Here you are. This rear part is cut out for the license plate. It's all crooked, slanted, terrible, and the exhaust pipe is just so funny. Copernic opens too. So let's check out the rear trunk and the trunk space. I'll open it with my fingers now, like this. Oops, I opened it a bit. Check out these little hinges made of plasticine. They look so real. It's just crazy. Empty space. Empty space. Wow, listen to my words. Unbelievable. But at least it opens up. But at least it opens up. Yeah, well, you put. And in this video, okay, I don't see a photo viewer here. 106,000 in 6 years. Well, basically, that's pretty good. That's fine. The modeling clay squeaks on this table when you move it. I like the wheel too. The front wheels actually turned out better than the rear ones. I showed everything. There was no script. Well, yeah, I might show things a second time because I already don't remember what I filmed. Grid. Radiator grille. Front, all made of plasticine. Here I tried to make it stand out somehow. I made it with separate small thin strips, placing them on top of each other like this. Well, like, how do you make grills? Well, of course, it looks terrible, like the whole car has been beaten with a hammer and, those clubs, or maybe baseball bats. It has its engine, of course, too. Let's open it up and take a look. The engine's here. Let's open it and look. Yes, I used to fully detail cars, including the interior, engine, and underbody. Even though it was, of course, terrible, I still really liked highlighting everything in the car since then, making sure everything was there, the underbody, and, well, basically all of that. So, do you understand what I mean? The windshield wipers are just incredible. The detailing is just incredible. Alright, now I'll open it. It's already been half a minute. I'm just opening the hood. Yeah, the detailing. Open up. Yeah, open up. It'll open by itself now. There's the standard Volsky Automobilny Zavod engine, the standard Volsky Automobilny Zavod engine, as if there could be a non-standard one. Yeah, I made it from a photo. Well, yeah, I sculpted it from photos. There just wasn't any 3D model on the computer. I opened the computer. I don't know what else is there. Radiator, all sorts of tanks, hoses. Even now, I can't really tell you where everything is. I don't really know much about it, honestly. Everything is there. Well, it looks like, well, the radiator is over there, the main engine, the air intake, some tanks with fluids, battery. Overall, it seems to look pretty good. This is the kind of Volжski Automobilny Zavod I managed to make out of clay. Just a cosmic Volžski Automobilny Zavod with incredible detailing. It's awesome. Now let's open it up. Some song has already started playing, which almost drowns out my voice, just as it should. We had soundproof frames here, so the music must have been really loud. It was terrible. I had no idea how to edit videos. Here we have the detailing of the rear axle, some kind of crossbars here. Yes. I won't name it right now. You'll start scolding me for calling it wrong. It's been 6 years. I don't know what's here. Just try it. I'll stay quiet and watch. Shock absorbers. You can see shock absorbers. Yeah, you can see the springs there. No one is testing them. The exhaust pipe, the drive shaft. Someone stuck some strips of modeling clay here so the drive shaft wouldn't fall off. Everything's just like a real car. Here are the front side members. Such a bottom here, in general. The detailing of the front part of the suspension, also the bottom of the main part, well, the gearbox in the middle. Engine protection from below. Well, in general, I sculpted everything based on the photos like this, made it schematically, set aside some time, and worked on it. Of course, what I'm doing now is just night and day. The difference is just incredible. I've shown the bottom for a minute. Maybe that's enough. Let's show something else. I've also made the air fresheners in front. Yeah, well, you get it, right? You can see the detailing on the front springs. Well, this is how it looks. Yeah, the quality is just awesome, of course. I'm surprised at myself after 6 years. I haven't watched this video in 6 years. Unbelievable. Well, that's probably it for you. Glad I checked before uploading the review. It's 2107 here. It's 2107 here. 7 is the game's number. Push. Who cares, right? Even at the end, I don't even know what to say. Like, what am I supposed to say? Describe the detailed photos? It's crazy, honestly. This is likely the end of the video, so let's wrap up. The review of this model is a masterpiece. It's incredibly beautiful. That's the reaction we got. Well, I hope you found it interesting to watch this extremely unusual format for my channel. I've never done anything like this before. This is the first video of its kind, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Even though it's been 6 years, I still don't know what to say at the end, even after releasing so many videos because I don't have a script. That's how it is. So leave your comments about whether you liked the video and if you'd like to see more reactions like this to other old videos, because there are quite a lot of them. So hit the like button, make sure to hit the like button, likes, more likes. Subaru Impreza, I worked on it. I'll try to make them as quickly as possible. So stay tuned, subscribe, hit the bell, turn on the bell so you don't miss notifications, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. If this is your first time here, this was Handmade. Thanks for watching. Bye, subtitles.